What's up, everybody? What's good saying? Listen, this is Insane Sports Comedy on YouTube. You know who I am. ISC Dee Hinton of Insane Sports Comedy. Before we start, you already know, like, comment, subscribe, all that other shit. But don't forget, please hit that bell notification so you get notifications for new videos. Please do that. Because you know what? I saw a dislike on my last video on my Dolphins review. I know somebody probably ain't like what I had to say. But today we're gonna talk about a team that, well, a lot of people like. They are the 6-time champions. They are tied with the Pittsburgh Steelers for the most Vince Lombardi trophies captured in the league. Ladies and gentlemen, today's NFL schedule prediction is on the New England Patriots. Oh my God. I always have nice things to say about these guys. Oh, no, let me not lie. I don't always say nice things about these guys. As a matter of fact, I'm heavily critical of them at times. And this season, I'm gonna be more of a Patriot critic than ever. You wanna know why? Because it's the perfect time for me to do it. No Brady, no Gronk. Bill Belichick is gonna have. If Bill Belichick is a genius, his genius is going to be exposed one way or the other, because we have to see how smart he is now that he doesn't have that A+ quarterback. Well, I don't think he's A+, but everybody else says he's A+. And or he could get exposed the bad way, in which, without that, greatest quarterback of all time, it might not. He might have a different result. And I predicted that different result. I didn't look at this Patriots team. I didn't look at this Patriots team and say, well, they could still win their division. Because how? How? How are they going to do it? I don't see how they're going to pull it off. But I'm going to look at the schedule, and I'm going to look at these games. I'm going to look at these games that the Patriots got lined up. Man, I need some tissue right now. Hold on. Hold on. The South Korean reporters in the United States invested in everything that Angelina did. I mean, I don't think I'll ever be able to get a good snapshot of it because I'm not there. Hold on, hold on. Yes. How big a celebrity this guy is. But you know, it's the springtime. It's allergy season. My allergies crazy. I'm about to just get my towel in. Yeah, it's allergy season. My allergies going crazy right now. And I'm about to drink Coca-Cola on some stupid shit for me. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. The New England Patriots 2020 schedule prediction. Don't forget, at the end of the video, let me know if you agree or disagree. If I gave them a record too low or a record too high, any games you think happened differently than I predicted, please let me know. Now, week 1, the Patriots host the Miami Dolphins. Their first regular season game without Tom Brady since 2000, or I think 2001. Either way, the Patriots just came off of a playoff berth. They didn't come off of a playoff win of any sort at all. I look at this game. This Miami game is going to be, Bill Belichick is finally going to see what life is going to be like without the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm only putting quotes on it because, in my personal opinion, he's not the greatest quarterback of all time. Not even the greatest in this league. At one point, he probably was the greatest in this league. That's definitely not right now, though. And I'm not going to put on this front like him being in Tampa Bay makes him so much greater. But enough about Brady. This is about the Patriots. This is about Bill Belichick. This is about New England's season, with or without Tom Brady. But I'm just saying, without Tom Brady, it's going to be rougher. Am I right or wrong? I'm just saying. But let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong about that too. But Week 1 versus the Dolphins, I project that to be a win. Dolphins team, very talented. What I said about the Dolphins last week, I definitely believed it. But the Dolphins are also very young. They're very fresh. The Dolphins, more than any team in this division, needs the most exposure. And I feel like this is going to be the beginning of that long journey for the Dolphins and the Patriots as well. I feel like this game could also go the other way. But I only predict it to be this way because the New England defense is not going to let too many people fool them. Week 2, they go to Seattle to face the Seahawks. On the other side, you see Russell Wilson. You might see Marshawn Lynch. You're seeing Doug Baldwin. You're seeing a bunch of guys. You're seeing the defense probably with Jadeveon Clowney. You're seeing Bobby Wagner, Cliff Averill, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, other than the special teams and schemes or whatever, Pete Carroll, I'm not gonna lie, Pete Carroll is nowhere near as smart of a coach as Bill Belichick, but I could definitely see Seattle outscoring New England. Especially in Seattle, I definitely see that happening. So I had the Patriots with a loss week 2 at Seattle. Week 3, they go back home to face the Raiders. And that, I think, will make their first home loss. Now, I predicted the Raiders to lose to the Bills and the Dolphins. Why? Because the Bills and the Dolphins have stronger units on both sides of the ball than New England does. Pete, I said both sides. None of the defenses would probably beat New England's defense. Maybe Miami's defense would, I don't know, but I mean, not gonna say I don't know, I'm not sure of that, but offensively, the Bills offense and the Dolphins offense are far more composed than the Patriots offense. And they're gonna be built to score at least 10 or 15 points. 20 if Buffalo wanted to, maybe 20 if Miami wanted to. New England, I don't think they're going to be that type of high-scoring team. I don't think they're going to be that kind of low-scoring scheming team. I think they're going to have to reconfigure. This is an offense that's going to have to reconfigure themselves from the inside out. The offensive line is not 100% situated either. And even if so, Jarrett Stidham at quarterback is not going to win you too many games, and this game is going to be one of those games that Jarrett Stidham loses. So I give them a loss against the Raiders. So they're 1-2, going to Kansas City for Week 4, and they lose to the Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champions. Ain't much to say. The Chiefs are better than the Patriots at this point in every which way but defense. I will say that. The Patriots have one of the best defenses in the AFC. Would I admit the entire league? Possibly. But this year, they're not going to score enough points to beat the big, bad guys in front of them. Every team, put it like this. Any team that made the playoffs last year, last year is not going to lose to New England this year. I'm just going to put that out there. Week 5 against that's just my prediction, general prediction. So the Patriots are 1-3. Week 5, they go back home to host the Broncos, and I think that's a W. I think this Broncos team is definitely incomplete on defense, but they are super complete on offense. But Bill Belichick's defense against the Broncos offense, I feel like Bill Belichick knows how to defend the run. He doesn't always know. I mean, it's just gonna be hard because I've seen Bill Belichick I've seen Bill Belichick's defense really give in to certain running backs. Philip Lindsay and Melvin Gordon III. I don't really see I can see them getting past the defense, but again, you kind of need the passing game to solidify your offense. And Drew Lock is gonna get fooled by that Patriots defense all damn day. It's not like Derek Carr or Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes where you've played them before. This is a quarterback that's going to get easily exposed against Bill Belichick. So I have the Broncos winning that. No, the Broncos losing that game in Foxborough. I'm sorry. And the Patriots would, at this point, before the bye week, would have a 2-1 home record and would be winless on the road. Now, after the bye week, against the 49ers, they would have their second home loss, making them 2-2 at home and 0-2 on the road, giving them an overall 2-4 record. Because let's be honest, it's the 49ers. It's the 49ers. It's Jimmy Garoppolo. It's Richard Sherman. I mean, it's what more can you do? What more can you do? Um, Not to mention, I mean, the Patriots do have experience against Jimmy G, and Jimmy G has experience in Foxborough, but there's obvious reasons why we give the 49ers the advantage in this matchup. Reasons I don't have to say, but I will say for those who don't know. The 49ers have an excellent running attack. They have great receivers. Okay, so they let go of DeForest Buckner. Their defense is still fierce. Gary Staley retired. They still have a good O-line. The 49ers are just one of the most complete teams, if not the most complete team in the NFL. I mean, the Patriots are nowhere near complete at this point. Nowhere near complete. And that's where they're going to fall short against the 49ers. Now, remember when I said that the Patriots were winless on the road going to Buffalo week 8 against the Bills. They are going to remain winless on the road and take that third straight road loss in Buffalo. Reason why I say that Bills defense is going to eat Jarrett Stidham up, and defense versus defense, yeah, New England has the advantage, but unless New England can score points on defense, they're not going to have enough firepower or nearly enough offense to outscore Buffalo. So I say New England is 2-5, and they have their 2-5 going into week 9. Is that right? Yeah, 2-5 going into week 9. They go to New Jersey to face the Jets. That would be their first home win. Now, of course, their first home win of the season would be against the Jets. I only predict the Patriots to have 2 wins on the road. Only 2. Only 2 wins on the road, because a lot of the teams that they have to go on the road to face are chief competition. So far, they faced the Seahawks, the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Jets on the road. The Jets are probably the only team that can't defend home field, and that's because the Jets at this point can't really defend anything. I mean, let's be honest. Their defense is great. They work hard on defense, but they're not going to do enough to win because their offense is crushed. They just let go of Robbie Anderson, and Adam Gase has to really put his thinking cap on as to what he wants to do this season, because it's very unlikely that the Jets are going to win this division. It's very unlikely that the Patriots are going to win this division, especially if they keep Jarrett Stidham at quarterback. But this game, the Patriots definitely will win on the road. So the Patriots snap their 3-game road losing streak. They're 1-3 on the road, and at home at this point they would be 2-2. Now, at this point, after 8 games, you're 3-5. You host the Baltimore Ravens. After that, you go on the road against the Texans. So these next 2 games, you have to win to get back to 500. And they're against the very 2 teams that beat you last year. And those are the same 2 teams that's going to beat them this year. Loss against the Ravens. That's an L against Baltimore. That's an L against Baltimore. This Ravens defense is too fierce, and they just added more fuel to the fire. Earl Thomas is definitely going to be coming. Earl Thomas is definitely going to be coming back this season, despite everything that Earl Thomas III just went through in the offseason. And on offense, look, I'm not even going to say that. I shouldn't even really be saying this, but I don't even think it matters, even though it does. It might not even matter who the Ravens have at wide receiver, because the Ravens did such a good job at fooling New England last year. And this year, they don't even have to fool them. They'll just overpower them. The Patriots defense is the most precise, which is why it's one of the most best in the league. But to me, the Ravens have one of the better defenses in the league because they're fierce. They know how to play blitz. They know how to play zone. They know how to play man to man, and they do all three very, very, very well. And they're gonna pressure Jarrett Stidham like a mother effer. Week 11 at Houston. This is a road game. Again, I only predicted the Patriots to win 2 games on the road. This Texans game is not one of them. L against the Texans. L against Deshaun Watson. Even without DeAndre Hopkins, that defense may look incomplete, but it's enough. It's enough to hold New England to like about maybe 8 or 10 points. I'm not gonna lie. Bill Belichick might be able to outsmart this year's Texans team. He just might be able to do it. I just don't think he's gonna win it. I just don't think he's gonna win it. Everybody walking into this year, everyone's already gonna think that the Texans are overrated. I never like that. I don't like to admit it, but at this point they kind of are. They've made a lot of very bad decisions this offseason. Week 12 against the Cardinals. So now you face DeAndre Hopkins' old team and his new team. And I think the Patriots are going to lose against the Cardinals. Now, I predicted the Bills and the Dolphins to both beat the Cardinals. Why not the New England Patriots? Here's why. Because seeing DeAndre Hopkins and Larry Fitzgerald, Bill Belichick is going to have to focus all his energy on guarding the wide receivers. And if we ever see Kyler Murray become a scrambling quarterback, this might be the game where we might get to see that happen. And another thing, I know the offensive line in Arizona was a bit depleted. The defense is gotten slightly a little better, but I don't see New England winning this game much. I think Bill Belichick is gonna have to work too hard to guard those receivers, and he's not gonna have too many receivers of his own that's gonna catch it for many yards, let alone put up enough points. So now the Patriots will go on a 3-game losing streak, and the Patriots before their final 5 games would be 3-8. So the Patriots are 3-8 with, mind you, with 2 3-game losing streaks in the season already. This is far worse than you probably thought that the New England Patriots would do, right? Now, I'm not saying that they're going to be consistent or inconsistent. I think the Patriots are just going to fall to the ground. They're just going to fall to the ground because they're going to be nowhere near as great as they were before. But imagine this. Imagine being 3-8, right? And you have 3 straight games on the road. 3 straight games on the road where you've only won once. So with only 1 win on the road, you have 3 straight home games, 3 straight games on the road to play. You don't go back home until the last 2 games of the season against the Bills and the Jets. Going into LA against the Chargers, that's a W. That's a W. The Chargers, I already see it. They have a new quarterback. They have a new quarterback. So the Chargers are going to be looking to get a new offense around that quarterback. Right now, it's not really so much. I think the Chargers this might be another one of those seasons where they're just playing disorganized. Not where they can't win, not where they can't play, but where they don't have all of the proper pieces in place. I mean, things happen with Melvin Gordon. As far as Melvin Gordon said, the Chargers refused to pay him. I mean, if they did refuse to pay him, I don't know why you wouldn't, but now because you didn't, you're losing to Jarrett Stidham. See how that works? Man, you know what? I should stop trying to be funny, but the Patriots after that Chargers win would still only be 4-8, which means to even have an 8-8 season. Now you have to win against the Rams, the Dolphins, the Bills, and the Jets. Very doable. Only one thing. It's not gonna happen. Week 14 at the Rams. Week 14 at the Rams in LA. L for the Patriots. They will not win both LA games. They will not. Rams team may be a little depleted, but I don't even think they're stupid enough to have a defense like that and lose to a quarterback like Jared Cook. No, I don't see it happening. Week 15, you're in Miami against the Dolphins. Now I mentioned the situation on my last Dolphins review. The Dolphins want straight up revenge, and they're gonna get it because they're gonna hand the Patriots another L. So now you're 4-10. 4-10. You have no chance of going to the playoffs at this point. So the best thing you can do is win out while you can while you're hosting the Bills and the Jets. I think both of those games are going to be W's. I think Buffalo later in the season, they're not going to want to go to Foxborough. Not even just that. I think this is the part of the season where Bill Belichick looks around his roster and probably might see who he might want to get rid of. I'm not even going to lie. This season is not going to be pretty for the Patriots. They're not going to go to the playoffs. Not in the back of my mind. They're going to get exposed. They're going to get crushed. They're going to get depleted. They're going to get thrown on the floor. Every bad thing that didn't happen to the Patriots before, it's going to happen now. That's the way I see it. So it'll be 5-10, and then week 17 against the Jets. Come on, we all know the Patriots are going to beat the Jets. We know the Jets aren't going to beat damn near anybody this year. So I had the New England Patriots predicted to be 6-10. 6-10. But I'm not gonna lie. 4-2 against the AFC East. So you've got 4 wins in your division, but only 2 wins outside of that. Their only 2 wins outside their division would be against the Broncos and the Chargers. They don't beat one NFC team on their schedule. They don't beat the Ravens. They don't beat the Texans. That's the way I see the Patriots going. That's the way I see the Patriots having the 2020 season. Anybody who disagrees with me, let me know in the comments. Let me know if I gave it too low of a predicted record. Let me know if there's any games you would want to end differently, because I know I got a lot of Patriots fans that watch my videos and subscribe to all my channels. I know I'm gonna get some backlash for this. Wanna know why I don't care? Because my faith in the Patriots are going. My faith in the Patriots have been going. It's not even just the fact that I don't like them. It's the fact that I don't see them winning anything this year. And if Brady is quote unquote, I'm just saying, and you know another thing, I'm actually going off the public. Because if you guys are saying Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time, how great could the Patriots really be without him? If he's so great, how can the Patriots really be great without him? Just ask yourself that. And see me, I don't like to say that Brady's the greatest of all time. But since that's the public opinion, and since that is what everyone wants us to think, then everyone must want us to think that the New England Patriots are going to be destructive. So it's either one or two things, fans. Either Tom Brady is the greatest player, or Bill Belichick is the greatest coach. This isn't the season where we're going to have both proven right. It's not. It's seriously not. But this is ISC Dee Hinton. I'm sorry, and I will be signing off tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing the New York Jets, and this Friday, I'm gonna do an AFC East review on my predictions. I'll catch you guys later.